Hello everyone. This is Suzanne Knaber-Nicole from Police Science Doctor with your weekly dose of police science snippets. Today I'm doing this from Poland, just visiting some family and in the countryside and really enjoying it. So police science snippets are basically 3 bits of information that I've extracted from academic research findings in the fields of police science, evidence-based policing, forensic psychology, investigative psychology, all those fields that are relevant to law enforcement and military around the world. Because the mission of Police Science Doctor is to bring research findings to people, to the practitioners. That's why Police Science Doctor basically brings you these research findings, because usually law enforcement practitioners can't actually access them. And had somebody pop their heads in there. And so that's something I do on a weekly basis, troll through lots of research findings to try and select ones that I think might be of use to you, might be useful, might be immediately applicable, which means that they are not too specific, not too theoretical, not about methodology, and not too abstract. And it's not actually that easy to find any. So if you do come across any research that you think would be suitable for these slots, please just email them to me. My email address is contact@policesciencedr.com. So what I do is I select 3, I send them out to everyone on the email list. So if you want to join the free Police Science Doctor email list, you can do that at any time. Just Google Police Science, go to Police Science Doctor and enter your details into the form there. You will get these snippets every Tuesday into your inbox. You also get access to the PDF library of all the previous week's snippets. So there's 3 every week, so it's quite a few now. The first one of today is about the composition of calls for service. So when people call the police on an emergency line, what is it for? It was found that just 51% of the total deployed time responding to 911 calls, so this is not even what the call is about, but just what the police are then deployed to, is consumed by crime incidents in Detroit. That's in the USA. So only about just over half of them is actually crime related. That's the ones that they're deployed to, because the ones that come in might look completely different. The remainder is spent on quality of life, 16%, traffic, 15%, health, 7%, community, 5%, and proactive, 4% duties. I think figures I have seen quite a while ago, so I don't remember what they were exactly, about calls for service that come in on the 999 or 911 emergency lines are even less related to crime. So this is the proportion of crime that police are actually deployed to. The second snippet is about crime prevention. Crime concentration. In a South African township, violent property and sexual crimes concentrate spatially at the street segment level with substantial street-to-street variability. From a practical perspective, so-called hot streets should be the primary focus of intervention by law enforcement agencies tasked with reducing crime in countries with far less resources than their global north counterparts. So this research was done because a lot of the hotspots research, where we talk about street segments, specific areas where crime is concentrated in terms of number and harm, most of that research has taken place in Western countries, English-speaking countries. So they did this in a South African township, and they found street segments that are actually hotspots for certain types of crime. And the last snippet for today is about stress in investigators. Whilst most research on stress focuses on patrol officers, investigators from financial, property, domestic violence, persons, and child crimes are exposed to and afflicted by many of the same stresses as each other despite working in different roles. While some of these stresses are similar to their patrol officer counterparts, investigators are further impacted by sources of stress that are unique to their specific role in the police organization. So this can be heavy caseloads, prolonged exposure to trauma, additional involvement with other criminal justice actors. So these were the 3 snippets for today. You know that not everything is always going to be relevant to your specific role every week, because there are so many different roles that you guys cover. But hopefully there'll be something in the back library on the read page of the Police Science Doctor website. If you join the list, you get access to that, and you can download all the previous snippets as PDFs from there and keep a little library of them. And I'll see you again next week. And until then, I hope that you do really well, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this content useful. You can get access to each episode's transcript with key learning points, timestamps, and references if you get yourself onto my mailing list. Just go to the main website on policesciencedoctor.com, and on the bottom of each page you will find a sign-up form for notifications of new content. Just enter your first name, your preferred email address, and the type of organization you work for. You will not get any spam. This is just for me to let you know about new content and for you to get access to all the transcripts.